Well, what an honor to be here, and I am a friend of Housecall Providers. Benneth and I go way back, and oftentimes in your own neighborhood you don't know when it's such a gem in the country, but you really have such a gem here, and I'm so excited to come and talk to you, which has become such a passion for both Benneth and I. The mission of Housecall is to improve the quality of life of homebound patients, improve the quality of life of caregivers, while reducing healthcare costs by keeping people out of hospitals and nursing homes and emergency rooms. And it's because of this last factor that we are gaining so much interest in the country in terms of what we are doing. Usually in audiences like this, I do not bring up independence at home because it's kind of technical, but the reason I bring it home is you should be so proud as a state because you are really being a part of transforming care in this country to the homebound. It focuses on the highest cost Medicare beneficiaries that we've discussed, the 10% that have 5 or more chronic conditions and consume about 2/3 of the cost. And so this is what the patients have to have. They have to have chronic conditions, they have to have been in the hospital, they have to have functional dependence. What does the practice have to do? They have to save Medicare 5%.
We're now in the midst of a 3-year demonstration. We're just starting the 3rd year of Independence at Home, which Tom described how hard it is, how many hurdles there are to even enroll a patient. So in our practice with 1,400 patients, initially we could only get barely 100 patients who were eligible because of all the criteria. But they're targeting the patients who are the high utilizers, the 5% that are using almost 50% of the Medicare dollars. These are medically fragile people who are often in the last 2 years of life, who often end up with a healthcare crisis. They get to the local ER and from there into the ICU, and then they end up with all the tubes and wires attached, which is something they probably never wanted.
I spent a number of years working with Senator Wyden as one of his field representatives in the state, and that is how I got to know about Housecall Providers. And thank you so much for all your kind words about Senator Wyden and the Independence at Home program. And I'm just here to confirm that it is indeed Housecall Providers was the inspiration for that program.
So they have made over 100,000 house calls, and I've showed you a handful here. And so I just cannot thank you enough in any way that you guys have supported them, just being here today, for your support and stuff like this. But again, I need to thank you as president of our National Academy. Senator Wyden has been the greatest proponent on Capitol Hill in the Senate. Representative Markey, who is now Senator Markey from Massachusetts, they have so championed, and in part because of Benneth's work here and knowing the difference this is making, and truly it is making such a huge difference in their country, as we need to figure out a better way of taking care of the most expensive population in our society. And I think Housecall Providers is finding a way.